for sure, the most annoying part of dating apps isn't the constant scrolling or the inappropriate DMs or even coming across Brooke's secret cougar match profile again and again and again.
Watch out, boys. Don't get bit.
It's all the wasted energy that you put in getting to know somebody really, really well, only to never actually meet up with them in person.
That's so frustrating.
Brooke knows.
Wait, it sounds like it's so frustrating.
Sure. Well, our listener on the phone says he's been there too many times, and now he has a method to eliminate that headache and get right to the good stuff. You're going to hear it in a brand new second date update right after this. If you ask me, and Brooke, you'll probably agree with this, the dating world needs more ultimatums.
No, Jeff.
Yes.
No, ultimatums are not ever good. Ever.
I think maybe we need them because the more listeners we talk to, everybody seems so indecisive.
All right.
They're so wishy-washy, like, oh, maybe I'll date her, or maybe that other hot girl, or maybe I'll just stick with my wife. I don't really know.
Wait a minute.
I'm stuck on the fence here.
Jeff.
Ultimatums suddenly sounding good, huh, bro?
Yeah.
Stick to your wife. Like, what is happening?
That's the ultimatum.
That's why I appreciate somebody who's actually willing to lay all their cards down on the table and say, this is it, take it or leave it.
Okay.
And apparently that's how our listener Dustin rolls, ultimatum style.
Oh,
At least
off the get-go?
Well, that's the vibe I got from his email. Dustin, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
You sound like such a nice guy for being such a bad ultimatum maker.
Yeah. Tell me if I was wrong, but it sounds like you like to play the dating game a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, totally. Let's go, man. I mean, I don't have that much time left. I'm not going to sit there and text all day.
Okay.
You know,
To what extent do you do this?
Here's my new rule now when I talk to people. It's like, if I don't meet up with them right away, it pretty much just kind of fizzles out.
okay. I mean, I can see how that could happen.
Kind of.
So-
If you don't do that, you'll get strung along for weeks and months and maybe never even end up meeting that person.
What is right away to you? What does that mean?
Yeah, I think like 48 to 72 hours, we should at least have like some kind of plan to hang out. But like if that plan's not established, then it's probably never going to work out.
Okay.
Dude,
That's actually kind of a rule of thumb.
I kind of like that rule.
Yeah.
Like it's respecting everybody's time.
Yeah, dating runs on deadlines, and so that's good. Jessica, you gave Jessica the dating deadline?
Well, I don't know. I ended up just getting her number, and then I pretty much like kind of took the conversation elsewhere off the app, and then just started texting from there.
I feel like that's an important step because otherwise the app, you don't open it, like, you don't reply.
Yeah.
So like, I don't check this.
They're another
nothing
Tinder
there.
person.
Yeah.
So once it got off of the apps, how did you and Jessica vibe?
She's really, really funny, so she pretty much was just saying like, hey, long time no chat.
Okay. Okay. And did you turn it into an in-person date pretty quickly?
Yeah, we went out for pizza. I love pizza.
Okay.
And how was it in person?
Oh, you want to know the crazy part about that?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Obviously.
That's the only part I want to know.
I'm sorry, I want to know the boring part.
Let's start with the crazy part
Okay,
first.
start there.
She looked really different from the photos that were on the profile.
Oh,
Bad or good different?
Not like a catfish. I mean, she was still like super cute, like for sure.
Okay.
But like different. Like different.
Okay.
Like, wait, like...
say it again. Hold on.
Hold on. No, do you mean like she colored her hair a different color?
Maybe a full face tattoo that wasn't there before?
No, nothing like that, but that would have been like totally cool.
Okay.
Is that like a
Yeah.
big old face
They
tattoo?
just...
Overall, though, you liked what you saw in person.
Yeah, she was cute. It was just different than what I expected, but could this be my perspective? A lot of the photos she had, she was wearing sunglasses, so it could be misjudged through that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's true.
Sunglasses now cover like 70% of the face. And you can barely tell who they are. So now that we've covered the
Takes
crazy...
them off. There's no eyes.
Yeah.
That was the crazy part.
Now that we've covered all the crazy parts of the date, bring us to the boring, mushy stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite part.
Jose wants to know how the rest of the date went.
Everything was normal about the date, but then there was like this one part that was really weird.
Oh, okay. Going back
What's
to
that?
crazy again.
It wasn't like super crazy, but it was just like one of those another different things than I thought.
Okay.
Okay.
What
What was
happened?
Well, on her profile, like she talks about like Pilates and a bunch of like Pilates stuff is on her profile, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool about her. But every time I would talk to her about Pilates, I swear she would just kept redirecting the conversation into something else.
Huh.
Weird.
So
Like, she
it's
didn't wanna
either
talk
like
about it?
No, it feels like she either lied on her bio or
Yeah.
you're talking to a different person than
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
Like, are you
right.
confusing girls?
but Alexis, you put stuff in your profile that you don't actually care much about. It's more of
Do
like
you?
I love sports.
I don't.
I do like sports.
She was
Yeah.
a collegiate. She was a collegiate athlete.
She's
She's
actually
more
the basic-
athletic than you, Jeff.
But she also says that she enjoys baseball, even though she thinks it has a halftime in it.
I
Oh,
enjoy
yeah, we
the half
did.
times in the game,
Well,
Jeff. That is accurate.
They're not halftime.
They're
They're
after
after-
halftime stretch in the second inning, Jeff.
Okay. I'm just saying, maybe she isn't fully into
Yeah.
Pilates as much as
Got
she
it.
claims on
No,
her
sometimes
profile.
there's just easier prompts to put on there.
Right.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
you're
will say
right.
there is a phenomenon right now that if you aren't a diehard fan of something, you're not allowed to say that you like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
You
a
know?
stand or nothing.
Yeah.
So, how long has it been since you last spoke to Jessica?
It's been like 6 days.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Which is a long time when you were moving so quick, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you had a
Right.
pacing going and it's dead.
I don't understand because we both had such a great time. She said she had a great time. I had a great time, you know.
Oh.
Let's try and keep the
Yeah.
great times going when
That's
we
what I'm
come
saying.
back and we give this girl another ultimatum.
No.
And we say,
No
you can.
ultimatums, Jeff.
I am. It's either go out with Dustin now or lose him forever.
Okay.
Well, that's always the ultimatum.
like-
It's a
yeah,
second
that's
date.
Admit
just-
if you like Pilates or not.
Yeah.
There
It
you go.
just sounds more scary if you say ultimatum
Oh,
a
yeah,
bunch.
it is a
So
scary word.
We're going to come back and do it with your second date right after this. Hold on. Today's second date update begs the question, can you fully trust what you see in someone's dating profile? Because our listener Dustin met up with a woman from Bumble who looked a little different than her picture.
Not
and
bad though, just different.
Yeah.
Like a
still
good
cute.
different. And even though her bio talked about Pilates a lot, she didn't really want to discuss it much on their date, which is kind of strange. But
Well.
to be fair, my old dating profile said I'm Jewish. But any woman who met up with me would discover I'm not kosher and not good with money. So probably equally confusing.
That's a really good point, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, you can't trust it fully from the
Yeah.
dating profile. The good news is Dustin, despite the differences, really had a good time with her and felt like they vibed in ways he hasn't in the 2 years that he has spent on this app
Yeah.
before.
God, I really want this to work out for you, Dustin. Just because you have put in the time and the effort and you seem like a good guy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Brooke. I really do appreciate that about you.
Yeah.
Oh, you appreciate that she compliments you?
Well, her fingers are crossed right now when she said
Jeff.
that, so...
Jeff, you don't have to tell everybody everything.
Okay, my bad.
God.
I feel like there is some part of Brooke that really is rooting for you today, Justin.
I am. I think this is going to be a simple, like, miscommunication or something, you know?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't know. As long as you guys get me another date.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, let's dial Jessica right now. We'll see if she picks up and hopefully has a simple explanation for why she hasn't hit you back. Calling her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jessica?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey,
She's so cute.
I know. It's so nice to talk to someone who's like positive and perky when we talk to them because we're doing a second date update.
Most of our listeners are like, who is this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what
Yep, there it is.
what is this?
Yeah, sorry. I threw a lot at you. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, which you're on right now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hi.
Okay, hi.
And
morning.
this segment is called Second Date Update. I don't know if you've heard it before, but it's a thing where if somebody blows you off and you're not sure why, we can try to call that person for you to maybe figure out if there's a reason for it.
Okay. I didn't blow anyone off.
What? Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Oh,
I
maybe
guess
it's an
Days of not
accident?
talking.
she said he said 6 days, so maybe that's not blowing someone off to you. Maybe that's not enough time.
Yeah, because 6 days ago, you went out with a guy who, at least according to him, felt like you had a really good connection. Afterwards, he feels like you've been pulling away a little bit. His name is Dustin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you forgot about that one, huh?
Oh.
Forgot about
Duh.
that one guy that
Yeah,
you're blowing
yeah.
off. Oh, yeah, him.
Oh my gosh, in a
No,
good way?
no. I'm not trying to blow him off. I just don't know what to do.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. You should text him and go out with him again.
No, I mean, like, I don't know how much he told you or what you know, but I actually matched with Dustin a year and a half ago.
What?
A year and a half?
Wait.
He said that you guys just met on the app and that you...
Yeah, so when I got a text from him like a week ago, I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, this is weird. It's kind of out of the blue, but I was just like, oh, whatever. And I was just like, long time no chat.
Oh, yeah. He
No,
said
yeah,
that
he
you made
mentioned
a
that.
joke, that you were joking because you had
Oh.
just been chatting with him.
It wasn't a joke. It really was a long time.
Oh, my God.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm confused.
no.
So you hadn't talked to Dustin in a year and a half on an app at all, is what you're saying.
Right. It was just a year and a half ago. He never replied to one of my texts.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I get a text from him.
And then you guys went to pizza.
Right? You did meet up.
Right. We got pizza. And I was kind of like, I wonder why all of a sudden he wants to talk to me now. But I was like, I remember he and I got along really well on Bumble.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yeah, sure, let's get pizza.
And
Was
is it
he
true?
in a coma for a year and a half and he doesn't
so
remember?
When he told us he went from the app to that,
Yes.
he met a year and a half
I
ago.
mean, that seems like a big miscommunication. What about
But
the
it
date?
has to be the same person. It's the same,
He
like,
kept talking about Pilates and how, like, he kept asking about it. And I was like, Pilates? Like, I don't have that in my bio.
That's the other girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But then I was like, oh my gosh, Jessica is a really common name. And
Same name.
I
Oh,
was just
God.
thinking about it, and I was like, oh, shoot.
You think that he went out with the wrong Jessica or texted the wrong Jessica in his phone?
Yeah, I
when
mean,
he-
like,
It makes
it
sense.
could have been another Jessica from Bumble.
okay,
Yes.
wait, though.
And you have
Oh,
him
yeah.
as Dustin Bumble. He probably has multiple Jessica Bumbles. That makes so much sense.
Did you
Oh,
have fun with
yeah.
him?
I did, yeah. No, I had a lot of
Hey.
fun with him.
Even though
kinda
you had to
funny.
keep dodging his questions about Pilates?
That's kind
Yeah,
of funny.
I mean, like, honestly, I didn't know what to say. I was kind of embarrassed, but like we were really enjoying ourselves.
So this makes sense why Dustin told us that she didn't look like the pictures
Yeah.
from the girl that he matched with a couple
Oh
Oh my
weeks
god,
ago.
wait, he said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he added that you were super cute.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
not like it was a disappointment. I think that's important to know.
Can
for
I
people.
also say you're both in the same spot? Because he's like, I don't know where to go from here. And she just said, I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah.
They're both in limbo. This is kind of perfect.
Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Sorry.
No,
We'll,
no,
What?
she
Jeff.
tell
guys
hang
her.
up.
Jeff, tell her. She
Oh.
doesn't know how to tell him, and now she doesn't even have to.
I guess the
Yeah.
other option is if you are interested, Dustin has been listening to this call on the other phone line.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
What? Oh my gosh.
If he hasn't fainted already. Dustin, are you there?
Holy I can't believe this happened. I'm such an idiot.
I'm such an idiot.
Wait.
As you guys were talking about it, I was looking through my phone and I saw all the different Jessica Bumbles.
Oh,
Wow,
dude.
all
More
the
than two?
different-
Wait,
Wait.
delete them.
How many Jessicas have you been talking to?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean, I'm embarrassed though. I mean, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when you kept bringing up Pilates, I was like, what? Why did he keep bringing this up? Like, did you want to see a move? Or, like, I
Oh.
wasn't sure what you're talking about.
No,
but
I know
was like,
now. I thought it was very interesting at the time. That's all.
Oh.
He was only asking because he thought that you were super interested in it, but that was a different
Yeah.
Jessica
Yeah.
Bumble.
I mean, now you need to maybe tell him what are your hobbies and interests because he has no idea.
Uh-huh.
I actually love soccer and I love hiking and I speak a little French and
Yeah, I think I remember that from a year and a half ago.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Or was that the other Jessica Bumble, like Jessica Bumble number 4?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no, she's from France.
Oh,
Y'all-
that's right.
You could have saved so much time and headache in your life if you would have just gone out a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys click.
Brooke, you're so right. I'm just such an idiot.
No,
Oh, but a
buddy,
lovable
he
idiot.
is
Women do
lovable.
like hearing that. So that's a good thing for you to
It's
start
true.
saying. So now that we've cleared up the big misunderstanding
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and you realize who each other are, you like each other, at least it seems that way from our perspective, we'd like to
They
offer to
do.
send you out on another date, Jessica, and we would pay for it if you say yes.
Maybe this could be like a mistake that was meant to be. I
Oh,
don't
see,
know.
that's what you
Yeah.
need to turn it
Totally.
around. Come on, Dustin.
I want to hear something from Dustin And depending on what he says, maybe I'll say yes.
Oh.
What is it?
Out of all those Jessicas, which one do you like best?
Oh,
If he's a
tough
Jessica
answer here.
He's like Jessica 18.
Well, to be honest, Jessica, you're the only Jessica I had a real connection with. All the other Jessicas I never even hung out with. So.
Look at that. You're the OG.
I don't know if that
He
was
doesn't even
great.
lie when he should.
You're the only one that would talk to me.
Yeah.
So you.
At least he's too honest.
Did that answer your question, Jessica?
It did, yeah. I'll go out again.
I think they're so cute.
Well, congratulations, you two. You're going out again. And it's probably a good lesson for you, Dustin. You got to put the year that you matched with the person next to their names in your contacts.
I'm always like,
Dude,
touch emoji. Or,
I'm hoping after this he doesn't have any more matches. Like, this is it.
I think after this, I'm not going to use the dating apps for a while.
There we go.
After 2 years, bro, you need a break, honestly.